we're back here at the compound. Got rid of a bunch of trash. Loaded up the wagon. The yellow one anyway. Kinda. That's all random bits that have been laying around for like centuries around here. The weather's still holding up. I got most of this stuff gone. That was really getting on my last nerve. Raked up some communication wire. Move this bad boy. I want to bring that inside. Ooh, it's windy. Does it look any different? And this is after like 7 hours of really trying to knock it out. My son kind of ran out of gas emptying this thing out. So, but we collected all these cans out of there, so there's a few under there. I'll rake them out. I don't know, kids, what do you think? We made a little dent in it, but wow, it took a lot of, it's 3 people, me and Eileen and Dominic, and I was dreaming that we'd get rid of these islands of piles of stuff and all that junk out there. But that didn't happen because there's so much stuff, like just like in the ground even. Like look at all that wire I collected, harness wire. Filling bins, raking up the broken glass. Digging up more aluminum. Finding random stray like extension cords and wire. Let me tell you, all you scrappers out there, don't ever do it the way I do it. All that's melted. This is still melting. And it's still icy right there. Look at that. $65 degrees. That's how stubborn the ice is. That's because the ground is still frozen and the ground is saturated. It's going to be an easy, I don't know, month before, and that's if it doesn't rain too much, before the ground completely dries and thaws out. Which, like 5 feet from the garage door, it never totally dries out. It's always a little bit... Okay, where was I? Yeah. Looking at the comments of my last video, I see that several of my subscribers have seen that Russian channel with the wife sitting in the back seat as he goes around and comparing gasoline prices, which their gasoline is cheap compared to what we're paying. Maybe their minimum wage or their standard rate is lower. I'm not so sure. I'm not an expert in that area. So maybe $1 something per liter isn't, no, not even $1. Like, there's one gas station that was charging 60 something cents for a liter of gas. Plus they have high quality fuel too. 100 octane. You gotta search pretty hard for stuff like that. I think Sunoco brand is like the only brand that sells high test gas. Like 100 octane, 104 octane. This aluminum. I'll throw that over there where it's easier to grab. Or I could have put it in this barrel, I guess. Whatever. Now I'll put it right under the white truck. So I got some more of this to rake up, and then that. With this island right here, I want to attack this and get rid of what I don't want and keep what I do want. If I made this into a homemade trailer, see how long that neck is? Would it be wise to shorten that neck? Or whatever you call that? Like, take a saw and like cut it, maybe cut 2 or 3 feet off of it. Or just cut the thing up and scrap it. I don't know. I have a trailer at home behind the garage that I've been wanting to use, but I've never gotten the time to put a tow hitch on anything. I wanted to put it on the minivan. That didn't happen though. King, instead of walking around, yeah. I'm taking a break. I mean, it is overwhelming. Scrap Farm commented. He's like, you get there and it's overwhelming. Yeah, it is. It's like, where do you start? And that's what I want to change. So it's not like that. The ideal, long before I made YouTube videos, that thing was rolling. And this never happened. Because the stuff would go straight from the pickup truck. I'd back it right up to that, load it up. When it was full, I'd go to the yard with it. And anything that needed to be taken apart, I would, well, at the time I would put it in my garage, but I can't do that for a bunch of reasons. I can't keep that truck at the house. So, maybe when I move, I'll do that kind of stuff. I'm going to get a smaller house. My idea is to get like a 1-bedroom house. Maybe when the kids are all grown up and moved out, get a 1-bedroom house with a large bathroom and a huge kitchen and a basement and a pole barn, a metal pole barn garage type of deal, where I can park all my toys and all my junk and all that wonderful stuff in there, and that could be my man cave. That's my dream. Look at that, I like garbage picked this toy, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and it sat out in the sun, and it's slowly, you know, the plastic is well, it did work when I found it. Of course, now it's all faded away and all that, so probably gonna have to say goodbye to that, right? You know, during the time I've been making this video, there's even more melting, like the water's coming out of the ground. Like the ground is actually sinking, you know, because it's froze, so it actually raised. It'll probably sink like about 3 inches or so as the ground thaws out. Yeah, a bit overwhelming, right? So the only way to attack this is just to keep at it and keep nibbling away, more or less. Each time you find something, like this is aluminum, find its rightful place. There. Yeah, this puddle's getting deeper even. It actually got nice out. I know we checked the temperature a little earlier. Let's well, the sun just came out, but oh wow, pushing 80 there. Not quite, it's like 72. It's almost getting to the temperature where you just want to sit back and do nothing. Chill. I should actually empty that out and maybe use some of these spray cans and like paint the handles or something. Make it easier to sell. You know, you put it on Marketplace. It's been sitting outside for quite a while. Like, look at that. The insects have been boring holes into it or something. King, what are you laughing about? You could have sold that and made money on it instead. Yeah, right? Oh, I still will. Empty that thing out and yeah, I bet you that old tool right there probably still works, even though it's been laying in water, which is dumb of me. You can't leave battery powered tools in the water though, or outside for that matter, because they will stop working. And this is a decent brand, so it's actually a crying shame. That it was left outside like that. Oh, look at this thing that I found at the curbside. It works. Is there a way to like sharpen the blade? It's dull as a butter knife. fall too. Does it still work? No, I guess not.